All this work that we're doing, brothers, for this ministry, eventually is going to pay off. You better believe it, man. It's going to pay off like you'll never believe, okay? And by the way, we're the highest value male on this planet. The men of the Lord, the men of this truth, the hopeful elect of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, the highest value male there is.
See, I had a lot of comments when I said that shit about Jay-Z and hip-hop altogether, but it's true. You name one goddamn good thing that's come out of the hip-hop culture, I'll wait. Is it the enormous amount of people that have gone to prison trying to live that bullshit lifestyle y'all rap about? How many people gone to prison? How many people been murdered? How many people in the streets trying to live that fucking bullshit lifestyle y'all brag about and talk about like it's something special, like it's so cool to go to fucking prison? What has the hip-hop culture done for the culture in general? It ain't done nothing for it. Ain't done a goddamn thing. It's made a lot of people dead. How many rappers every year catch a bullet living that fucking lifestyle? Man, ain't nobody impressed with that shit. Matter of fact, most people be glad when the hip-hop gangster rap culture is gone. They will be happy. And the way y'all are killing each other, it won't take long at all. Most of y'all to be in fucking prison. Most of you gonna go to prison. Drug dealing, gang banging, murders for hire. There is not one redeeming quality that comes out of gangster rap. It is a destructive force that has taught you to disrespect women, disrespect yourselves. That's why they get you to say that word so many times. It dehumanizes you. It's easy to take humans out when you dehumanize them. I'll stand by my words. There ain't a goddamn good thing that's come out of that fucking rap game. There ain't nothing good that's come out of it. Just a lot of murdering, a lot of drug dealing, a lot of lives ruined, a lot of the inner city destroyed. And you know what? It was by design. You had a bunch of people that looked like me saying, man, how are we going to sell this to make millions? And they found a way to sell it to make millions. And they didn't care about the collateral damage. They don't care. They don't care how many people have been put under the ground because of that fucking gangster lifestyle that has been promoted and sold to you by a bunch of motherfuckers that probably wasn't so gangster. Tupac was cool. Tupac wasn't no gangster. He tried to live that gangster life. We see where that got him. Like most of these rappers y'all admire, they won't be caught dead nowhere near their hood. They got out the hood. Now they live behind walled private communities and send their kids to private school while y'all be trying to live out their songs. It's a fucking joke, man. Nothing but a bunch of wasted lives has come from that damn rap culture.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessing salutations. Hopefully, out there pushing his words in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful leg, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right, I just want to double down. All right, on the majority of what this man said. Now he could be a Jake, but at the end of the day, all right, he was spot on. When he spoke about, what gangster rap has produced, the culture and the mindset that it has produced. All right. And it hasn't produced not one good thing. Okay. Our people, glorify in the culture given to them by their enemy, that they have put themselves in self-destruct mode. Okay. They have, our people exist, in a community of dysfunction, okay, violence, okay, drug infested, you know, now it's being infested by the alphabet, okay, culture, all right, and it only gets worse. You know, he was spot on, all right. Esau Edom, okay, has given our people a culture, has made our people glorify a culture, okay, that glorifies every negative thing you can think of, man. Okay, every negative thing you can think of, and that's what you call black culture. You see, and when you go into the scriptures that speak about these things, you know, because when you look at nigger culture, gangster culture, all right, black culture, all the same, you know, it's the only culture where women, okay, boast in being useless, okay, where men boast in being degenerates, okay, the only culture that glorifies, all right, men going to prison, the men of their nation going to prison, okay, the only, you know, what has it produced, okay, I say it has turned the men into degenerates and moles, and it turned the women into just baby mothers and you know, hot girls, man. Okay, a culture with absolutely no purpose, and that's why the Lord is just going to do a swift removal, okay, of nigger culture in the earth, man. You know, and like we say, the nukes, all right, have a date with nigger culture, man. Okay, the most unproductive culture to ever exist in the planet Earth. Now, I want to get this, and this is in the GNT, Wisdom of Solomon 4:1. It said, it is better to have virtue, even if it means having no children. Your virtue will be recognized by other people and by God, and you will be remembered for it forever. Now, when you look at virtue, what is virtue? All right. Virtue, it says behavior showing high moral standards. Behavior showing high moral standards. So the scriptures say it's better to have virtue even if you don't have children. Because if you leave a standard, okay, of high morals for people after you to, all right, adopt, okay, that's better than having children, man. Okay, children with no virtue. All right, it's going to go into it. You see, and the one thing our people lack, all right, is a standard, is a way. Okay, it's just a bunch of randomness and chaos and dysfunction. You know, and they call it normalcy, man. Going back to the cultural norms, but it's better because Yahweh Shai is the greatest example. All right, he didn't have children. Okay, his last incarnation. Okay, but what did he leave? He left a standard in which you have thousands of families, okay, being guided, okay, by their standard. You have thousands of men, okay, millions of men. All right, we're just throwing numbers out there. You know, we don't know the number, okay. That's being led by their standard that was left by Yahweh Shai. You know, the Apostle Paul, he's not recorded to having any children. Okay, but we can read about the standard, and you read about our forefathers. You know, some of them, he records them having children. Some, you know, it doesn't. Okay, certain prophets, certain men. Okay, but they all left a standard. They all left a legacy. Okay, that we have entered into, okay, that what produces life. Okay, everything from nigger culture has produced death and dysfunction, man. All right, so that's why I said Wisdom Solomon 4:1 is better to have virtue, even if it means having no children. Your virtue will be recognized by other people and by the Most High, and you will be remembered for it forever. Okay, and it says too, virtue provides an example for people to follow. Okay, an example for people to follow. You see, But when you go to nigga culture and gangster rap, look at the example that is setting for our people to follow, man. You know, I don't, you know, because as you get older, you learn, especially when you get in the spirit, you know, you get in this truth, man. You learn not to live with regrets, because everything was supposed to happen exactly how it happened, you know, for us to be, you know, who we are, you know. But if it was ever one regret, you know, that I had as a man, it was the time that I wasted imitating this bullshit, man. You know, the time I wasted imitating this bullshit, man. You know, when I could have been adding value to myself as a man. Okay? Imitating the deaf culture, man. Complete waste of time, man. All right? And the majority of us, we come from that, man. We went through that phase, you know. Some more than others. All right? So it says, when it is not there, they miss it. You know, and for a while, we didn't have that standard, man. And it showed. And as a nation, we missed that standard, man. Okay? Any virtue, man, it was missed, man. You know? But from the 60s on up, it just dwindled to what we see today. Okay? It says, it has always been the finest prize a person can win, and it always will be so. It is the noblest of all good qualities a person can have. Their virtue, man, their high moral standards, man. Okay? No matter how many children are born of a forbidden union, none of them will ever amount to anything. They are illegitimate. They can never lay a firm foundation for themselves, never take deep root. Like trees with shallow roots, they put out leaves for a while, but they sway in the wind and the storm uproots them, man. And we're in this season, all right, where we have, you know, just a bunch of random reproduction, you know, going on. The scriptures say born in vanity, man. Okay? Born in vanity, man. Nigga culture has produced a lot of seed that's just born in vain, man. All right? They're just here just to be destroyed. Okay? So, yeah, they put out leaves for a while, and this is their season where those leaves are being put out. Okay? Nigga culture is producing, all right, these leaves, man. Okay? It says, but they sway in the wind, and it's going to be that nuclear wind, and the storms uproot them. Okay? Their branches snap off before they mature. Their fruits never ripen, and it is good for nothing. It is good for nothing, man. Nigga culture has been good for nothing. Okay? And the Lord is finna uproot their whole mindset out of the earth, man. Okay? And you got Jake with fringes on. Okay? Bringing nigga culture to the Passover, man. Okay? And you got Jakes that can't get over their culture, man. A culture that has produced absolutely nothing, man. It has destroyed the nigga culture, all right? Just as the man said, it has been a destructive force, okay, amongst our people, man. All right? And niggas can't turn it loose, okay? But they don't have to. They're going to die in it, man. You know? So, Lord will, we endure to the end. You know, our faith is strong, all right? And we just continue to conform to Yahushua, man. Okay? The exact opposite of a nigga, man. Okay? So, Lord will, you was edified till next time I say shalom.